Hey guys, Daniel here from thecellularguru.com. We have today the Sony Ericsson Xperia X10, and we just wanted to give you a quick overview of the hardware and software features of the phone. First of all, you can see that the phone is very sleek compared to an iPhone. It is a tiny bit thinner. It's got a much bigger screen. Sorry, let me just readjust. It's got a bigger screen. It's got a 4-inch screen. High resolution, 854 by 480. This is definitely the best mobile screen I've seen on any device. I've used a Milestone as well. It's the same resolution, but I'm telling you, this thing is beautiful. You see on the top, you have the 3.5-inch jack, power button, and the charging jack. Unfortunately, there is a bit of a cover on it, and it takes a bit of effort to get off, but not my favorite way of doing it. On the main screen, you have the settings button, the home button, back button. On the right side, volume rockers and dedicated camera key. And on the back, which is quite nice and smooth, very, very aerodynamic. You got the 8-megapixel camera and the camera light. It's not a flash, does not operate as a flash, and that is an issue for me because it either has to be on or off. It does not it does not adjust, and you cannot tell it to turn on automatically based on lighting conditions. That is an oversight that I think Sony Ericsson should fix. So this runs Android 1.6. You got 3 home screens. It runs a 1 GHz Snapdragon processor, which is very, very smooth. Unfortunately, because it is 1.6, it does not have the same features as Android 2 or 2.1, which means that there is no multi-touch on this device. I will show you what I mean. With Google Maps, it works very well, very smooth, but there is no pinch to zoom. You will never have pinch to zoom. Sony Ericsson has come out to say that this phone is not hardware compatible with multi-touch. That is a big disappointment. You do have the standard Android features such as widgets. You can add a widget, Facebook widget for example, which is too small for the screen. I will show you though Skyfire, which is a new browser that just launched for Android. It does work very, very well. Now this browser does support Flash. It converts it over to H.264 compressed video, so you will get excellent quality video, and on the screen it is very, very nice. I'll just show you a quick example of how that works. I would recommend changing from the standard browser because this one runs much faster, and when a video pops up, you'll see this little play button. You click on it, and within a few seconds it starts converting. And I just want to show you the quality of the video because it is really, really good. And it's a bit slow because we're filming in a basement, so we may not get the 100% HSPA speed, but rest assured this is a very fast phone on Rogers. Hopefully it'll work, otherwise we'll... Here it is. Okay, well, that's unfortunate. It doesn't seem to want to load completely. Anyway, we'll try that again later. So, besides that, there are some features unique to the X10. First, we have Mediascape, which is a way of consolidating all your media. You got music, you got video, you got photos. You see those nice transitions? Those are made specially by Sony. It is quite smooth. It does connect with Your Music, which is the Rogers music store provided on the device. The next feature is Timescape, which you may end up using a bit more. This is a consolidator of your social media. So you see all of these little cards here. These are tweets. You can scroll down, and you scroll across. You get your Facebook, you got your Twitter, you got your what is it here? See it? Yeah, you have your recently played music, your photos, your email, your SMS, your recent calls. Unfortunately, it is a bit sluggish, especially if you load up a lot of features on here. I don't think this will replace your main Twitter app or main Facebook app, considering you can't actually interact with anything in the app itself. You click on a tweet, it kind of brings it to the forefront, but in order to reply, you actually have to go to the web page. It loads up. I'm not opening up anybody's in particular. Sorry, buddy. You do have the standard market here. This is the improved market from Android 1.5. So you do have the full graphical UI here. You can see what you've downloaded. You can see if anything needs to be updated. Sony has said that this phone will be updated in Q4 of this year to Android 2.1. Q4 could be anywhere between October and December. I'd put it more towards December. So don't hold your breath for a 2.1 upgrade, which means that you won't get live wallpapers on here. You won't get voice to text. Again, a disappointment. I'll just open up a Twitter app here. I have Twitter, which is my favorite Twitter app on the Android platform. As you can see, the scrolling is fairly smooth, but it's nowhere near as fast as the Nexus One. And I do use an Nexus One, and I will tell you that the phone is bested by the Nexus One in almost every way, except for the screen, which as I said is perfect in my opinion, except for the small quirks that it has with input, and that's something I will show you as well. The standard keyboard here is very, very inaccurate. You'll see, you'll see that you have to press down very hard to get the right keys, and it's very sluggish. It doesn't have the double tap for the period. The period and the comma are combined in a single key, and the spacebar is tiny. I really would not recommend using this. If you can, I've posted in the review an alternative keyboard. It's the one that's used on HTC Sense. It's called HTC IME, and this is a modded version with added features. This is much, much faster, much smoother, and more accurate text prediction. So I will recommend this till the day I die. I recommend Swipe as well if you are able to get onto it, but right now it's in closed beta. There are ways to find it, however. So overall, you can see once everything's loaded, it's pretty smooth. You're not going to have a terrible user experience on this phone. If you want a lot of battery life, however, you're going to be disappointed. I found that even on low brightness with Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth turned off, you still will only get 4, 5, maybe 6 hours out of this. It takes a while to charge up too. It's the screen. I'm almost positive. The screen is extremely, extremely bright, and you'll end up using a lot of battery life just with the screen. As well, it seems like the Android version here is just using up a lot of battery. I don't know what it is. Maybe it could be fixed with a software update. But it's not a phone for you if you need to do a lot of work on it, especially if you like typing on a phone. This won't be your BlackBerry replacement. You even with the HTC keyboard, I found that the screen is not as responsive as an iPhone or as a Nexus One, for example. So that's been our overview, guys. Read my text review and give us feedback. Let me know what we missed, what you liked. And this phone is available for $149.99 on Rogers. All right. Take care.